Two-time champs. They won in 2011, 2013. Here's how they got here in the semifinals, taking on Pequot Lakes. Just a dominant running performance by the entire team, really. A touchdown there for James Chernaharski. Mike Stern had a pretty good game as well. He ended up with 3 touchdowns in the game as they won 45-7. Stern, so far in the state tournament, has a total of 312 yards and 9 touchdowns in his 2 state tournament games. We see a pass there, rare, but Mike Stern's going to be a heck of a weapon for these guys.
Mike Stern's going to be a great weapon for them, and they are just going to come right at you running that veer attack, and you'll have to stop it.
12-0 St. Croix Lutheran, 12-0 Pierz are going to play for the Class 3A championship. Pierz arriving to the state championship game by virtue of a win in the quarterfinals over Proctor, and they beat Jordan 55-26 in the semifinal. Reese Kapsner, 161 yards and 2 touchdowns in the game. He's number 21, doing a little motivating there to help his teammate get in. Alex Funk and Jalen Jensen also had 2 touchdowns in the game as they do spread it out.
They do spread it out, and they just come at you. You know, you have three running backs here that are all above 560 yards of offense, so they'll come at you and capture, though he is key running back for him.
And there's Jalen Jansen in. I said 2 touchdowns for him. They built a 34-6 first half lead on Jordan in winning 55-26, so Pierz certainly can get out in a hurry if they need to.
Back to receive. Pierz will get the ball. Reese Kapsner taking the kickoff from Raphael Ramey, and we are underway in this 3A championship. And it will be Kapsner. And a return, short yardage out across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And we'll see this Pierz offense. 3rd down and 6, opening possession here. Prep Bowl 36, Class 3A. Rushlow to pass for the first time. Swing pass caught into the hands of Kapsner. Swings and breaks a tackle, and he's out near midfield. So Pierz not only converts the 3rd down, they're near midfield, 1st down, and on the tackle for St. Croix Lutheran was Mike Stern.
If you can't get home on that, and instead it was a missed tackle, it turned into a very big gain on 3rd down.
From their 48-yard line here for the Pioneers, Rushlow gives Jansen, and he's into the secondary inside St. Croix Lutheran territory, inside the 40 to the 38-yard line.
You add an extra 2 or 3 blockers, it's a very, very tough rushing attack to defend.
2nd and 9, Rushlow pressured, ball's loose, still loose, all the way back to the 42, and the Crusaders have it. The backside pressure was applied by Stephen Kletcher, and he applied the hit on the quarterback Rushlow, and then the fumble all the way back, recovered by Mike Stern.
We can
There's
see
the hit.
Yeah, set up. They're trying to go play action with a big play.
He is in the slot towards the top of your screen, out of that split back veer, back to pass Leisner. He's going to go that way. It is incomplete. That was intended for Garrett Mogg, just out of his reach. 23 receptions, 11 touchdowns, 745 yards. They are in their 7th consecutive state tournament. Leisner plants, throws, again looking for Mogg, up for grabs. He goes and gets it, then he's stripped of the ball. It's incomplete. So he went up and got it. How many defenders were around Mogg? He still went up and got it, but couldn't hold on. Incomplete, and it's 4th down.
And it looked like he almost had this. Great concentration. Just a nice job by the defensive backs. You're taught is to go for the arm. Don't let him complete that catch, firing off the ball.
2nd and 10 from the 35. A nice move up the middle. Jansen, he's into the secondary, and Pierz is back into St. Croix Lutheran territory to the Crusader 48-yard line. Bratton made the tackle.
Yeah, and he made a great move in the backfield just to avoid the initial contact. And again, you're seeing the center and the guard doing a nice job opening that big hole. And these running backs sure know how to hit that, and they got great footwork as well. Just spectacular two-way athletes.
4th down, Rushlow, shotgun, has time. In the air for Kapsner, incomplete. On 4th down, that'll turn the ball over to the Crusaders.
So far, all you've seen there is hand that ball off on the dive. You can tell they're setting up the option.
3rd and a yard, and it is Stern. 1st down and more. And for the first time today, St. Croix Lutheran, other than the time they got the ball on the turnover, Pierz has 6. St. Croix Lutheran to this point with 1 first down. 3rd and a yard. On the ground to Stern, first down. He's inside the Pierz 35, 34. Their other running back seeing the ball here is James Chernohorski. Here comes a 4th down, 4th and 2 for St. Croix Lutheran. Pierz showing. And the pitch and it's ripped out from the running back Chernohorski, and Pierz has it. They would have stopped it regardless, as they were showing blitz, and Leisner took it to the right side, able to pitch it, and then the ball was stripped. They're going to rule that a fumble and a recovery by Pierz, and that'll help their starting field position here as Terrell Shaw involved in the play, the strip, and he ends up with the ball, and Pierz will have it when we come back. Going back to the old days here, 3-4 yards in a cloud of dust. Oh, and just as I say that, breaking through is Jansen. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown Pioneers, 52 yards. And Jansen took that cloud of dust and turned it into a vapor trail as the Pioneers strike first.
Well, he's got some great speed. I want you to watch number 51, Jack Kapanke, right there. Had an open shot to make that tackle. And these running backs for Pierz, Jansen, Kapsner, when they get to that second level, they are very dangerous. Right there, that's when you got to make that tackle. You got to just hold on for dear life. And a nice job up front. Right now, that front five for the Pierz offensive line. Again, very senior, great experience. They are winning the line of scrimmage. Great drive there by Pierz.
Alex Funk is the holder, and the quarterback Preston Rushlow is also an outstanding kicker and punter, and he will boot that one through. St. Croix Lutheran has outrushed their opponents this year, 31-77 to 9-72. And then they go to the air, and the pass play out across the middle is caught. That's Stephen Kletcher. Just 5 receptions coming into the game. 3rd down and a couple. The option, the pitch to Stern. It's on the ground. Leisner picks it up, but he's going to go down. At the 15-yard line, Reese Kapsner.
Well, I got to call that game last year. What an exciting play.
Speaking of exciting plays, Kapsner. Reese takes the handoff, almost sprung that one. As he is back, and Pierz back in St. Croix Lutheran territory. Preston Rushlow, the quarterback, under center, out of that wishbone again. This time to the far side, Kapsner, and he has a hole. 20. He's to the 10. Race for the end zone. Tripped up. He falls in. Touchdown, Pierz.
Wow.
Reese Kapsner, another long run. This one 38 yards.
He just followed Jansen. I don't think Kapsner got touched. Watch number 20 right through the hole here and just gets in the way, and Kapsner does the rest. He's got excellent speed. And again, if St. Croix is going to be able to defend this running attack, they need their safeties and their defensive backs to come up and make tackles. And again, Kapsner and Jansen, if they get to that second level, they got the speed to take it to the house. Big time play.
Kapsner going over 1,000 yards earlier in this game. Preston Rushlow in for the kick. Funk the hold. Good high kick. It's straight and true.
And again, this is a play we've seen a number of times. You got those 2 running backs. You saw a great kick out by Carson Halls, the fullback. And then Jalen Jansen leading through the hole. And Reese Kapsner just has to get through that big hole and then use his speed.
Mogg is a verbal commitment to University of North Dakota. 2nd down and 10. Play action again for Leisner. Looks to the near side this time, and that's caught. Out across the 30 to the 31. Kletcher makes the catch, and then a flag comes in. Might be a face mask. They converted last time after the Pierz timeout. Stern, 1st down, and more. That's Chernohorski. 20, 10-5, touchdown. That's a 3rd down conversion for James Chernohorski. And St. Croix Lutheran is on the board.
Yeah, and I don't think that Pierz got lined up correctly. He just took it to the outside and really well blocked. Look at this to the outside. Nice job sealing. Excellent blocking on that left side of the line of scrimmage. And Chernohorski's got great speed as well. And that's how you respond. When you're aspiring to be a champion, your back's against the wall, you're down 14-0. big third down. They go get it for 6. Excellent job.
Put that one in the books as a 58-yard touchdown run for James Chernohorski.
And then you get a big play like that. It just reinvigorates everyone on the sideline.
Raphael Ramey is their kicker for the point after. It is up and good. Both teams perfect on the points after here so far.
Every single play.
Here's the Ramey kick.
Middle.
Taken by Jansen. Jansen's return, and they reverse it around here to Elgerin. 40, 45, stumbling his way, with Bratton making the tackle on special teams. That's going to give Pierz decent starting field position here out across their 45-yard line.
Wear down Stern and Chernohorski. Maybe it takes some of their pizzazz on offense out of them as well.
Rushlow gives to Jansen. He's into the clear. And he will cruise in for another touchdown, another long run. This one 49 yards.
Wow. We are just seeing some excellent line play by both offensive lines. And just some really speedy running backs. Wow, Jalen Jansen. And it's a play we've seen a number of times. That time, really nice job by number 66, Matthew Say. He did not allow Jansen to get to the outside, but he cut it back up north and south. And watch the kick-out block right there. A nice little kick-out, and you get these running backs just a little bit of seam, and they're gone.
And, you know, in that out of that wishbone, key blocks by the other backs,
by the running backs. No, it's huge. And you're basically adding 2 blockers on every running play. Really, really hard to defend. They'll run it either way, so you just never know which direction they're going to go. And they get a nice kick-out block, and then look at that cut. That's what you always tell when I'm coaching youth football, too. Don't go east and west, go north and south. And as soon as he saw that opening, Jalen Jansen, bam, he was gone.
It's one of the reasons for the long runs, also because they're playing the run so aggressive. The safeties are up so tight towards the line of scrimmage that once they get into that second level, there's nobody there to catch them. Pierz came right back and scored again. Jansen. Now St. Croix Lutheran with the ball. Leesner, long pass over the shoulder of Garrett Mogg. Tried to track it all the way through. And just out of his reach, incomplete. They're trying to hit him. It's not a spot foul in high school football. It yields a first down. A fumble on the exchange. And Pierz says they have it. And they've got it. On the exchange, Leesner couldn't handle it. And Pierz will get great field position here with 1:34 left in this second quarter.
What made this play, watch 56, Taylor Marshak take Leesner. Leesner had the track to cover that ball. And watch him take him out and allow his own guy to get that coverage. That was just a beautiful play, smart play, and a big turnover here for St. Croix Lutheran. Oh, they're the best in the business. You feel like we're watching an NFL game. We have so many great camera angles, and you really just the whole staff, the whole production crew, everyone. It's just really, really fun.
21-7, Pierz Pioneers. 4th and 5 for the quarterback Rushlow off the play action. He's looking deep to the end zone, triple coverage, and what an interception! One-handed by Darrell Bratton.
Wow. Whoa! Odell Beckham, who? Odell has nothing on Darrell Bratton. Wow, what a grab. And they ran play action. No one bought. Excellent job staying home by, look at that, 3 white jerseys. Oh, my goodness. That is one of the greatest catches I've ever seen. Look at him go back with his big right hand and just snare this out of midair. Holy buckets.
Wow, just across the 35 of their 36-yard line. Stern this time, and Stern breaking tackles, and he's out to midfield. He's on that Vikings logo. It'll be another first down. Pierz going back to 1985 when they were in the Great River Conference. 265 wins, 83 losses, and since 2004, they're 144-23. So Coach Polkamp and his staff, they've got a pretty good program up at Pierz with a lot of consistent winning.
Well, they've seen it all, and that's the thing. Winning breeds winning, and they're a lot of fun to watch.
We'll go to the second half with a 21-7 score here on 45 TV.
Very big injury for Pierz.
1st and 10 from the 25. Leesner gives it off to Stern, and he'll power his way for close to 10 yards. Junior quarterback Jonathan Leisner has kept it on the ground to start this second half. Now 3rd down and 8, and he'll call his own number. He has a 1st down and more as he splits the defense inside the 40 of the Pierz Pioneers to the Pioneer 38.
And again, just another little wrinkle, a little adjustment.
It's been a successful possession here for the Crusaders to open the half up to this point, but now 4th and 3. They need a conversion, and it's the quarterback Leisner spinning his way into the secondary and has a 1st down inside the Pierz 20-yard line. That was just heart and soul running there by the quarterback Jonathan Leisner.
And that was a 4th down pickup that was really critical.
They keep the drive alive. Chernohorski almost sprung it into the end zone. He's down to the 10. In fact, inside the 10 by the length of a football. I think it's going to be enough for a 1st down, and it's going to be, yes, indeed, 1st and goal Crusaders. 73-12 going back to 2011 as they are encroaching on the end zone here. And it's Stern inside the 5. Tough running for the St. Croix Lutheran Crusaders, and he's a little shaken up.
That's tough running.
Chernohorski again. Chernohorski and Stern, they both run very similarly.
It also gave Pierz the chance to huddle up on the sideline, maybe adjust to this offensive attack.
Nehemiah Hammock is the replacement. They'll pitch it over to Stern. He loses the handle. He has to go back to the 12 to recover, and it'll be 4th down and goal.
And again, you run that option. If you get that great push, and that time it looked like Leisner had to pitch it before he was ready. Excellent job just attacking the quarterback. And Stern looked like he had a clean grip on the ball, drops it, but a very heads-up play going after and able to recover it.
Mogg at the bottom of your screen now. 4th and goal from the 21. Leisner passing for Mogg. It's got it! Touchdown! Right on the money, Leisner to Mogg.
And a great adjustment on that route, too. We've seen a lot of Garrett Mogg going up top along the sideline, but that's where they have that safety help over the top. Watch Garrett Mogg cut this to your right into the middle of the field, knowing there was no help right there. And a beautiful throw, Leisner right on the money. And I don't know if they adjusted that route or if that's what they wanted to do, but just a beautiful, smart play going away from the safety help and a big-time catch and throw. Unbelievable.
And the extra point is good by Ramey. And we have ourselves a 1-touchdown game. A statement drive to open up the second half for the Crusaders. From their 38. Center stripe of the field. Rushlow. Pocket breaks down and he goes down. On the 3rd down pass attempt, that pocket broke down. And making the sack for St. Croix Lutheran, Darrell Scott. 3rd and 10 for the Crusaders. Quick drop. Now Leisner is going to tuck it under. He'll run and then he loses it. Ball on the ground. And it's recovered by Colton Bozer. And stripping it was Luke Gertz.
What a play. Nice job by Luke Gertz. That looked like it was going to go for a 1st down. Have to be sure-handed, and they have been all year long.
1st and 10 from the 31. It's Kapsner into the open. And he's inside the 15-yard line. Saving a touchdown, Nehemiah Hammock. But it's a 1st down for Pierz as they answer after the turnover, and they're back in the red zone.
Well, have we seen this play before? Again, look at the job that the fullback, I'll tell you what, Carson Hall does a heck of a job leading through that hole. 3-4 yard gain on 1st down.
Matthew C. was part of that tackle again. Here's a handoff to Kapsner. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Reese Kapsner. He came into that carry with 106 yards. He just added to the total and another touchdown for the Pierz Pioneers.
Reese Kapsner, Jalen Jensen just had outstanding games. You got to get a ton of credit to number 34, Carson Halls, the fullback. He's just taking hit after hit, but he's taking that initial tackler out of the play. And again, untouched. Really nice job blocking. These running backs, not only are they great runners, but they're excellent blockers, too.
My question is, the book that young lady is watching must be so good that she's not even paying attention to this heavyweight battle that we got going on here in the 3A championship game. And Rushlow with the kick is up and good. He's been perfect.
Excellent job up front by Pierz.
1st and 10. Leisner to pass. Being flushed out to his left, and now he's going to sprint to the sideline and get his much yardage as possible, and that'll be good enough for a first down. Give him 15 on the quarterback scramble.
Can the Crusaders convert?
4th and 1. Leisner, the pitch. Loose on the field, and it's recovered. Grabbed by who else but Reese Kapsner. It bounced right into his arms, and Pierz will take over at the 35-yard line. It's another ball on the ground here for St. Croix Lutheran.
There's no holes. I don't care how good you are. You need those guys up front.
2nd and 9. There's the fullback, Halls, powering his way inside the 25 to the 23, and that'll be enough for a Pierz first down. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Halls is the fullback. Instead, they give it to Kapsner, and he's going to win the race. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pioneers.
Well, we've seen that play a number of times, run for a touchdown. And again, Jalen Jansen, number 20, excellent job. Lead blocking out in front.
Set for the point after. Funk is the holder. There's the snap. Holds a good one. And that one is no good. First missed on the point after here this afternoon. Under 5 remaining here in the 4th quarter. This 3A championship game. And Pierz adds to their lead.
When your defensive back is your leading tackler, that usually means that the running backs are getting to that second level.
Here is Stern. Zigzags his way for extra yardage. Almost breaks it. He's into Pierz territory to the 37 of the Pioneers. And Pierz done a great job on Stern today.
They really have. And coming into this game, Jimmy had played in 3 games here at US Bank Stadium, 7 touchdowns.
Oh.
I mean, just unbelievable numbers. And again, you can see how fast he is. And that's why even up 3 scores, you know, with 3:50 left in this game, they can score in such a hurry that this game is not over.
And this time around, it's Hammock. And Nehemiah Hammock with another first down. That's back-to-back big runs here.
Antonio Montero last night for Eden Prairie, really good hitter.
Reverse handoff. Kletcher, the tight end, gets a first down. So a little misdirection. Handing it off to the tight end, getting a first down here for St. Croix Lutheran. And
all of a sudden, he's running with some really, really good hard running.
Right back to Stern. He's in there. He dives for a St. Croix Lutheran touchdown. And that keeps him alive. That was as good of a drive as they have had all game long. And our point after. Ramey delivers it, and it's good. 2:19 on the clock. Clock reads 0. Pierz Pioneers, the 2017 Class 3A champions.
Give you an illustration of how important turnovers are in a game. The time of possession was within 15 seconds of being exactly even. But you fumble 8 times and you lose 4, it's going to make a difference in the outcome.
It's going to make a huge difference, and that was a situation for St. Croix. They just, for whatever reason, this wasn't their day.
A couple of touchdowns on the game. Jalen Jensen, one of the captains. You end up with a state championship, but it happened with the run game. Talk about your offensive line and what a job they did today.
Oh, our offensive line, they practice hard every week, and they've been perfect every week, obviously. So.
Reese Kapsner, you guys were kind of a dynamic duo today. Tell me a little bit about how much pride you take with him as a dual threat.
Oh, it's awesome. I grew up with him since I could walk, so it's cool having him right next to me.
How about your coach here? You're a senior, you're graduating, you've been with him since your freshman year. How about that relationship? Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, it's awesome. Everybody close to them guys, spend the whole fall with them, and no better way to end it.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Well, Coach, speak of him and the job that he's done, not only today, but in this program.
Yeah, like I said, he's a tremendous leader. He's a captain for us. One thing Jalen does is gives it extra effort. And a lot of those runs you saw, he finished those runs for 2, 3, 4 extra yards, then he popped a couple. He played like a trooper tonight.
Yeah, and you could have done it without the offensive line. I asked him a little bit about it, but how were they able to establish themselves early in this game against such a stout defense?
You know, it's all about technique. Dave Russell, our offensive coordinator, is a great line coach. I always said, you're my miracle worker. He can take a line, doesn't matter the size. We've seen big teams going against us, and he just seen those guys know how to block. They get their bodies, they swing their hips, and they turn it. We did a great job of blocking against a good defense.
Yeah, won a state title a couple of years ago. How do you put this one into words?
That's great, because now we're 3 for 3 on state championship games. We don't want to go 2-1, but 3-0 is pretty darn good, and this one is just as special.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.